We created this in this motherfucker tonight. As always, we got all-time vibes. Shout out to Sam I Am, the owner of the Jungle, for letting us have another open mic X karaoke. And also made noise for our incredible bartenders. We got TJ in the house. We got Chelsea in the house. And it looks like the painting has been raffled. Nope, I lied. It's right there. So tap in with Chelsea. The raffles are available. Happy Meals are available. $20 goes a long way. You get some beers, you get some great grub. I am your host, Greatness ASM. Quick tap in. Tap in with me if you're available. Come by at the Freedom Rally. I'll be there all day Friday and all day Saturday, getting high as shit. Hosting the motherfucking stage, having the time of my life. And Saturday night, more importantly, if you're available, come out to Dunia. I'm actually having a storytelling competition. I'm part of it, and I'm going to be telling my story through music. It's going to be a vibe. If I get to win the competition, I get $100. So if anyone comes by, that would be great. Then let's all smoke afterwards. Because I was smoking all weekend. That's the way I look at it. So before we dive in, for newcomers, what do we say? Because we're always here to celebrate you, baby. So without further ado, I need y'all to dive in with me. We got 2 headliners tonight. Boom, it happened. Without further ado, make noise for Alvaro!
What's up, people? All right. You guys think Paul Revere's horse on that night was like, all right, we get it. They're coming. You don't have to yell in my ear. All right. British are coming. I don't think the horse and him got along. I like horse perspective because, like, the majority of their history, we've been riding them. You know, they look back into their history books and they're like, I remember when the Declaration of Independence was signed. There I was. Steve was on my back. And then they signed it. All right, I don't know. I go with that. My sister doesn't get along with my dad. And I am worried that she's gonna have daddy issues. You know, you hear all the stories about girls with daddy issues, low self-esteem. So I've been trying the best that I can to combat that. I've been breaking into her room in the middle of the night and telling her that she's worthy of love. Oh, damn, that never works. It's okay. My friend asked me the other day, he asked me a question. He said, hey Alvaro, have you ever told your mom to go fuck herself? I said, no, I've never told my mom to go fuck herself, but I have told her that I was fed up with her antics. I was like, I've had it up to here, Mom, with your antics, which is the same to me because I got my ass beat. Never tell a Spanish woman that you're growing increasingly tired of her shenanigans. Or that you're growing weary of her debauchery. I don't know if that's the right word. Whatever. Debauchery, thank you. I wrestle and I'm not in high school. Thank you guys. I'm an assistant wrestling coach. Thank you. Well, that's actually what I tell people. I'm not really an assistant wrestling coach, but I feel like if you tell people like that you're at wrestling practices for high schoolers and you're unaffiliated.
Concordian alligator.
The Concordian alligator, is that a move?
You're self-wrestling versus a Concordian alligator.
Would I win? You think so?
I don't know.
That's right, guys. I would win against the Concordian alligator. I don't know if they're big. I don't know. It could be smaller or larger than the not Concordian Northwestern alligator. Yeah, we'll see. Concordian alligator. That's a funny phrase. No, that is what I tell people. You know, because like I don't know. Can you imagine like a kid gets home and he's like, well, maybe that is what's happening. The kid gets home and he's like, Mom, Alvaro taught me a new move. And she's like, who's Alvaro? And he's like, he's there sometimes. Like, is he your coach? He's like, no, he's kind of just there. You know, he's just there. He's like, He's in your class. Well, he's 26. He keeps showing up every week, and he seems like he's just taking it out on us. He's just there. He had a tough day at the Jungle Open mic. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna take it out on these kids, these poor kids. That wasn't my first choice though. Like, I didn't want to wrestle at a high school. Cause like I wrestled in high school. When you get older, there's like not a lot of places where you can just show up and wrestle. You know, there's like no such thing as pickup wrestling. You can't just do that. That's not a thing. There's no pickup wrestling. That's one of those. What'd you say?
It's called a fight.
It's called a fight.
Yeah, Fight Club, yeah.
Oh, it's Fight Club. First rule of Fight Club: you're wrestling with this 14-year-old. And then we film it. We can blackmail you. I don't know how it works. That's really what's in the Epstein files. Is me wrestling with a 14-year-old kid. And the little kid, that's the worst part, wins. No one likes that. Yeah, there's no pickup wrestling. That's one of those rare situations where your only option is to wrestle a 14-year-old. I mean, it's rewarding. I mean, well, I don't know if it's rewarding, but it is like enjoyable to like be able to put my shoes on you and step out on that mat. You know, beat up 14-year-olds. I keep saying that. I'm overusing that punchline. Beating up match over. Concordian alligator. That's the name of the 14-year-old. I'm like, who the fuck is this kid? He's like ripped. He's have an alligator at this high school. Scales too. And he's cold-blooded. I'll do. I don't know what I'm doing with my body right now, but I'll hit moves. I'll hit hardcore moves. Just say something when I'm over time break, because I tend to go over. Just like say time or whatever. You can interrupt. Imagine he's like, time. What's up? Get out. No, dude. Like I'll hit a single leg. I'll hit a single leg takedown on those kids, all right? I'll hit it over and over and over and over and over again. And then at the end of practice, we'll try to like make sense of it. They'll be like, Coach, how did you get into my house at 3 in the morning?
Ric Flair figure 4 leg block. Ric Flair figure 4 leg block.
Is that your favorite move?
Yes, Ric Flair figure 4 leg block.
Is it even legal anymore? I thought they got rid of that.
WWF.
They got rid of that after they put Roe v. Wade into place. What does that mean? I don't know. All right. I'll say one other thing before I get out of here. One other one-liner that I was like curious about. My mom is Spanish and she has like a lot of pride that she's from Spain. Like she thinks that Spain is like the most dominant country in the world. And I remember one time she was like trying to convince me of that. And like I thought it was the U.S. And her argument to disprove me was that Spain had invented the mob. All right. You guys have been fantastic. Take it easy on that, all right?
One more time, make a noise for Alvaro! And 13 reasons why we will never